Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Holy fucking tits. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a beautiful show ahead of you today. There's some construction going on in the background. If you hear that shit, I'm sorry. But I was in the mood to stream right now, and paying attention to the annoying shit on my screen is better than paying attention to the annoying construction work outside. So if you hear a bit of that shit, I will try to keep it to a minimum. But yeah, there might be some fuckery in the background. So this might be a little bit more like a secular stream where we just chill out and watch some shit together. And I offer commentary when absolutely necessary, but let's just take a look at some vids together. What do you guys think of that? Let's just take a look at some vids. I've got some interesting shit here. We have some beautiful people in the chat already. We got Mango here. We got Jay Troido. We got Bill Portley. No doubt there's some more beautiful people that will be showing up. I made the mistake of getting my bong ready and not having any weed in the grinder. So now I'm doing a bit of a grind right now. But we're here for a chill time this morning. I feel like my morning streams either get the least views ever or the most views ever. Let's see which this one ends up being. So, but yeah, we do have some stuff to talk about here. We got a Dave clip show. That's what I think I'm probably gonna take a look at first with you guys. We got a Dave clip show to take a look at. So let's take a look at this and see what he has to say. This is courtesy of Irongullet, by the way, who does some amazing fucking work. Let's take a fat look at this.
Really? You want data? Okay. School shootings make up a minority
Hey, Griffin
of
Doggo.
all
Nice
the
to see
gun
you.
deaths in this country. 2, most children that are killed by guns, it's either A, an accident in the home, or B, it's self-inflicted. C, pools are far more deadly to children and kill, on average, 1,000 to 2,000 more a year than all the gun deaths involving children put together. 4,
that's a really stupid argument against legislation. Like, mosquitoes kill way more people too, but that's not necessarily part of like a constructive argument to being in favor or against more regulation of guns. Me personally, I think that the way things are is mostly fine. We do need to actually have some Republicans who don't just pretend like they care about mental health and actually want to invest and, have resources put into, men's, especially men's mental health awareness, but, mental health awareness in general. But because the majority of school shooters, for some reason, happen to be white men, perhaps, that should be a little bit more of the fucking emphasis is men's mental health, just because it doesn't seem to be taken seriously in a lot of places. If you want to have that conversation, Dave, I'm happy to have it with you. But whenever I talk to you about like advocating for men's rights, whether it be men's mental health or like what's the other big one that I bring up a lot? Oh yeah, male circumcision. I brought that shit up to Dave. Whenever I bring up like real issues to Dave that men face, he doesn't want to hear them. All he wants to do is fucking spat around the same made up issues that the right have been fabricating for the past decade or so. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. You don't give a shit about men's rights. You just give a shit about your own rights. And that's all it boils down to, man.
Well, geez, what happens when a 14-year-old runs in a gang? Death might be a part of it.
What can you do to prevent those gangs from being so fucking commonplace in urban environments? Like, there's a number of fucking things you can do. Number one is work on our fucking infrastructure. Number two is invest more in education. But the conservatives like you never want to fucking do that shit. So go fuck yourself. Also, what's up, Miss Mudduck? Since we have Mrs. Mudduck here, I would like to say, Draven of Draven's Crypt is in fact a weenie. That's true. He's a weenie. We all can't deny it. Mrs. Mudduck, I am so fucking happy that you made that a meme. I don't even know if it was you who made it a meme. I think Mango's the one who like started saying it a lot. But you introduced us to the beautiful story, so I'm gonna give you the majority of credit for it. Absolutely amazing. And I love that people say it every time you show up too. It's become unmistakably a part of your online presence, which is hilarious. And I also don't even know what to think about that. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, you were the one who first told us about the story. I just didn't know if you were the one who perpetuated it, but I definitely believe you. Either way, Shaw was the one who started the announcements on her channel. Oh, okay, that explains a lot. That's why Shaw is the most dedicated to saying it. Like, Shaw has a whole spiel prepared and everything every time that she does it. It's fucking amazing. Draven goes to Super Weenie Hut. Yeah, sounds about right.
If the right to keep and bear arms is enshrined in the Constitution, I don't give a fuck. And yes, that is more important than children's lives. I will flat out say it. Because what is the first...
That's an insane thing to actually say out loud and feel like you're saying the right thing. First of all, the Founding Fathers were not alive in the era and times that we're in. There's no way that they could properly judge the technology that we're dealing with. If you want to say everything that was around during the Founding Fathers' time is on limits, you can essentially use that, then I would totally agree with that. Anything that was around when the fucking Founding Fathers are around is mostly shit that's, like, used for, like, hunting today and, still has its purpose for that type of shit. And, most of that shit is acceptable to have, but, like, there's a conversation to fucking be had about when it comes to, individual gun rights and where the limit should be drawn, because if you just let anyone have any fucking weapon, then that's a slippery slope. That's why whenever people have this conversation, they're like, what, you want people to have nukes? Well, it's a valid conversation because these people like Dave never want to have the conversation of where the line should be drawn. They just act like, oh, it's obvious that you shouldn't have nuclear weapons. Well, it's like if you were to strictly fucking interpret that part of the Constitution, then you could easily fucking interpret it to mean that you should be able to have fucking anything. Cannons, nukes, anything. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, there were whole ass fucking cannonballs and shit that people had back when the Founding Fathers were around. Even then, some of the things the Founding Fathers had back then, I don't think people would want private citizens to have today. If I just put some fucking big old cannonballs or some big ass ballistas on my house, I don't think my neighbors would be too fucking happy about it. Something just tells me that they'd be a little intimidated. But that is the fucking world that anarcho-capitalists want to live under. So I guess there are some people who would be enthusiastic about it, but at the same time, fuck those people and fuck anyone who thinks that way. I've never met a fucking anarcho-capitalist that I've liked, if I'm being entirely honest with you. It kind of comes with the territory of being an anarcho-capitalist, that you're immoral and you don't give a shit about anybody except yourself. So,
thing every tyrannical government ever did. Oh yeah, that's right. Disarm the populace. You can look through history. Although
you got your own room in his Discord. It lasted about 12 hours. It was glorious. Yeah, that's absolutely fucking beautiful. Kitty, nice to fucking see you. Glad to have you here. It's my God-given right to own a cannon. Exactly, right? Yeah. No, I should be able to have whatever I want. I should be able to make my own lightsaber. It's technically a weapon, so, I'm entitled to have it. It's like, I just want a realistic, honest conversation about where the line should be drawn. And the problem with Republicans is a lot of the time they just don't even want to entertain the conversation. And they think that just because some people left of center are willing to have the conversation about it, that means that they don't give a shit about guns. They want your guns taken away. I want people to have guns and be armed because I really don't trust the government 100%. And I don't think anyone else should either. And that's one way to help, level the fucking playing field, at least a little bit. And at the end of the fucking day, though, you got to understand, like, there are some things that could probably not be in the hands of private citizens that are right now, just because it's way too fucking excessive. And even though, you know, for obvious reasons, I want people to be armed for the sake of their own, you know, self-defense and some shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if the government actually did try and take some action against private citizens, there's no fucking way. Like, the technology difference is way too big already. So having this conversation about what private citizens should and should not use is basically not even part of the whole, you know, I guess hypothetical idea people keep having in their head that one day we'll just all get up out of our fat ass chairs and start a revolution here in America, which will never fucking happen. If there's ever serious political change in this country, it'll probably have to come through fucking voting, as sad as that is. But yeah, people are way too fucking lazy and complicit with their lives here in this country for there to ever be some type of violent revolution like these fucking conservatives always pretend like will happen. We got some beautiful people here. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. I'm not American, so the gun talk is wild to me. Yeah, it seems like most other developed nations don't really have this conversation, for better or worse. Like, look, I like guns. I think that they're fucking cool, but I also think that gun culture in this country is really fucking weird. And people's obsession with guns and overprotection to these inanimate objects is just really fucking strange and obsessive. But you know, I love guns. I think that they're fucking cool. I don't want people's guns taken away. I just want people to be armed with something that makes fucking sense for the time and the era that we're in right now. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck.
I'm not sure if Jamal Bowman's black ass can read.
Black ass. There it is again.
I've never worked in a school, but I do know armed teachers would be a good idea. Again, and how many children do guns save?
Arming the teachers is not going to solve anything. It's just going to put another fucking thing on teachers that they shouldn't have to fucking train for with all the shit that they already have to invest time into. How about we actually focus on what the Republicans always fucking say that they want to talk about whenever this shit comes up and work on the fucking mental health problems in this country? There's other solutions too. Like I always say, if you better education and you invest more in the infrastructure in these urban areas, then you're going to see a better turnout of the people who are being raised there. And you're going to see them have more opportunities to raise themselves up out of either poverty or middle class or whatever the fuck they're in. You know what I mean? You want to provide these people as many opportunities as you possibly fucking can. Because if you do that, then they're a lot less likely to end up doing that Embers Ghost Squad bullshit.
How many children do guns save, you fat sack of shit? Because
a lot less than they fucking kill. I guarantee you that much. Like, if we really want to go brass tacks numbers, I guarantee you that more people have died from guns than been saved by them. But perhaps I'm wrong by some type of weird ass fucking logic. I just don't see how the fuck that's the case. When a gun is explicitly made for the purpose of harming others. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's the point of a fucking gun, to harm others.
It's Israel's land. It's theirs.
Hey, come on,
Eileen. Gave it to them
Eileen.
after World War II,
Nice to see you.
and yeah, they probably conquered some, but whoop-de-fucking-do.
We got Stang Doll, too. Nice to see.
Being too little humanitarian.
Again.
Who the fuck needs an AR-15? People who are, like, so fucking delusional that they think that just one of these days, like, good old Joe Biden's gonna come knocking on their doorstep and that they could just fucking blow him away if he comes by. It's like, they're in this fucking delusional fantasy world where they think they can defend themselves against a government that has way better technology than they ever have. I'm all for having guns to defend yourself, but at the end of the fucking day, it's not going to help you against the government. It'll help you against other private citizens. And it's kind of unfortunate that we live in a country where you even have to worry about that as much as we do. But, you know, at the same fucking time, I do see the value of people having guns. I do see the value of people being able to defend their own property. Just don't delude yourself into thinking that you're going to keep the government off it, because at the end of the day, if the government wants to fucking take you in, that's what they're going to do.
Hamas would use nuclear weapons to wipe Israel off the face of the earth if they could.
Hey, what's up, Walpole Worcester? Nice to see.
Israel could wipe Gaza off the face of the earth in nuclear fire, but doesn't.
Yeah, they don't do it in nuclear fire. And by the way, they actually are wiping Gaza off the fucking face of the earth. So let's not pretend like that's not happening right now. They're not doing it with nuclear fire because they want to inhabit that land. This has been explained to you a million goddamn times. The entire reason why Israel is exterminating these people, and that's what's being done, they're being fucking exterminated, is because Israel wants the land. They've done this many fucking times throughout their country's history, where they have gone and taken land that does not belong to them by their fucking neighbors, or by the Palestinians, who they were supposed to be coexisting with under several fucking peace plans at this point. But no, every single time that Israel's been given an opportunity to do peace, they go back on it and they just do whatever the fuck they want. They flip the fucking middle finger to the international community and they just do whatever the fuck they want. And that's the fucking sad, pathetic thing about it, is like we aren't going to do anything to stop it because we benefit from having them do that shit, and we have for the longest time. So as much as I'd love to see change, the only person in our federal government right now that I see talking about this shit on a regular basis and calling out the Israeli government for their fascistic actions is goddamn Bernie Sanders. I'm sure there's other people in government, right? Like, I'm sure if I buckled down and thought about it, I could be like, all right, this person's also spoken out about it. But no, the only person I see doing it with any frequency is fucking Bernie Sanders. The person who should actually be our president right now, by the way. The only person who's been acting like a goddamn president in this country for the past fucking 8 years. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. I would love to talk to Dave about Bernie. Whenever, I hate to say this, but Dave always talks about how he'll fucking have a hard time not celebrating whenever Bernie passes away. Whenever that happens, I hope it's a far long time from now, because I fucking love Bernie. But whenever that happens, I will definitely fucking give Dave all my fury, fire, and anger, because I've just had enough of him shitting on Bernie Sanders so goddamn much. He acts like he's the goddamn fucking devil when there's people out here like Donald Trump. There's people out here like Hillary Clinton who are way fucking worse embodiments of U.S. American politics. It's just absolutely fucking goddamn ridiculous that you think that Bernie Sanders, the only fucking person who's standing up for any fucking goddamn justice in this country right now, is one of the worst of them when he's actually the goddamn best. But that's just my two cents. We got Walpole Worcester here. I think I actually already said hi to you, but good to see you. Funny how these gun nuts never use their guns to protest, ask for better benefits from the corporations. Yeah, because they're fucking pussies. They're fat, lazy pieces of shit who only pretend like they're going to do something. That's a lot of Americans, but especially people like Dave who just sit around and drink beer all day. They have these fucking delusions of grandeur, like they're fucking the same revolutionaries that got this country started off back in the, back in the day. They blow up cars in France to send a message. Yeah, I'm not saying that's the solution, but yeah, there's more action that could be taken, right? There's more actions that could be taken by our citizenship to make real change. If the government wants the land that I own, don't think they can't come and take it from me. The Bureau of Land Management has the power. If you don't give it up and fight, you just might get burned out. Exactly. Yeah, it could literally be the fucking end of your life. Like, I'm not in a literal sense, but like you could be financially ruined to the point of no return if you put yourself in a position like that. Do not fucking mess with the U.S. government and the check that they're trying to get. Dave says that Bernie versus Trump would result in a Trump landslide. Yeah, I don't believe that for one goddamn second. I think that a ham sandwich could have beaten Trump. I think that there's been a lot of revisionist history right now, like especially going on lately, that Bernie Sanders was less popular than he was. I don't believe that shit for one goddamn second. I've also had like people who I trust and are close to me say that Bernie wasn't fucked over in 2020 when we literally fucking saw it happen in front of our own goddamn faces. Like, people whose opinions I respect have been saying that too, by the way. So I don't know where the fuck they're on, but yeah, Bernie got fucked over twice. Undeniably so. Guys, you hear that beautiful construction in the background? You hear that?
One side is better than the other. But well, I'm not really concerned with the state of our democracy because we don't actually have a democracy. We never have had a democracy, and you fuckers win.
Man, I feel like I have to keep pausing every 10 goddamn seconds. Yes, we have a republic with forms of democracy in it. Like, there are republics with elements of democracy in them. What the fuck do you think we're living in? Do you think that the word democracy is associated with America for no goddamn reason? No, it's not a pure democracy. Very few fucking systems are. I think the last fucking pure democracy was out in goddamn Greece. I think that there's some exceptions with local governments and shit like that. Like, I know the New England town system, I think, engages in direct democracy. But my point is, very few fucking places engage in truly direct democracy, especially on, like, a countrywide level. That's the point I was trying to make. That hasn't been done in a long time. But yeah, we're still in a republic with elements of democracy in it. There are parts of America that do experience direct democracy. So for you to say that is just factually inaccurate.
Would hate a democracy. We have a constitutional republic. How many times do I have to keep fucking saying that?
How many times do you have to be wrong about it? Oh my god, really? Really? The kissing lesbians? Really?
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Gotta go take a piss.
We're a constitutional republic, not a democracy.
I'm not gonna iterate myself for the third fucking time just because he's being an idiot. What's up, Copper Lining? What up, Underhaven in chat? Pretty sweet morning to have a pretty sweet morning. Yeah, exactly, right? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. By the way, if at any point you guys enjoy my commentary or the stream in general, drop a fucking like. It goes a long way.
What does this?
That's why the president is elected on an electoral college, because we are the United States, not the United Peoples. And furthermore, I actually think governors should be elected on an electoral college system by counties.
Oh my god, that's a dumbass fucking idea. You just want to take our country in the completely wrong direction, don't you? This whole system was developed during a time where these people had these concerns about people essentially being too uneducated to go out and express themselves and have a vote. You got to understand these rules were implemented when a very small percentage of the population in the country was even able to vote. You had to be a fucking rich white landowner in order to vote and have any influence in this country. So to apply these same fucking arguments to the country that we're in today is just absolutely fucking absurd. The system's outdated. We need a system that actually makes sense for how people vote today, for the wide amount of fucking people and the wide variety of people that are voting today. We need a system that actually fucking works for that. And I think the fucking popular vote matters a whole lot more than what some stuffy idiots in the fucking electoral college have to say. The fact that they can even just completely fucking disregard what the electors, what the voter base, I should say, fucking tries to get is absolutely fucking absurd. We have actually no fucking goddamn power. You're just perfectly fine allowing these fucking bureaucrats to decide everything about the future of our country, when really it should be in our hands. But, someone like Dave always loves arguing against his own interests, so of course his fucking little cuck ass wants as little power in the situation as possible. Well, it's okay, Dave. While the rest of us actually try and get our voting rights and, try and get as much as possible out of our votes, you can go stay there in the fucking little voting cuck tent.
Because it's completely ridiculous that all of Oregon is red except for 2 spots, but they get the farthest left governors of them all.
Yeah, because that's where the majority of the fucking population is. How much of a goddamn child are you? How many times does this have to be explained? Just because you see a majority of fucking red on the map does not mean the majority of people voting are red. The people in those red areas, probably way goddamn less than what any fucking amount of what you would see in the blue areas. Just in general. Because urban populations generally tend to lean more Democrat. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. He lost. He's done.
What a surprise. The people who are actually around the most human interaction and have to deal with other people the most are voting for the Democratic Party. Like, what a fucking surprise.
Over.
Hey, Ashley, nice to fucking see you.
200 million users using Wix.
We got Sydney here as well. Nice to see you.
I might be a few beers into it, but she's hot.
Oh my fucking god. Every time we see a fucking woman on the goddamn screen, he has to make it about her appearance. Oh, this woman's ugly. Oh, this woman's hot. Oh, this woman's just right. Like, fucking blow me, dude. Every single fucking woman is a sex object to Dave. It's horrifying. I feel like Dave is every radical feminist's worst nightmare. It's like the type of person that you wish would be a straw man, but he actually exists.
This race in general, I don't know.
Okay, so this is Mike. Now, Mike from the Humanist Report is super fucking salty that Bowman lost. Super duper salty.
Hey, what's up, J-Mag? Nice to see you.
Well, friends, I unfortunately have some really devastating breaking news. Jamal Bowman has been defeated by George Latimer.
Have your fucking husband come on your face, and I'm sure you'll feel better.
Well, that was some really weird projection. Walpole Worcester says Davey even sexualizes Greta Thunberg. It's awful. Yeah, he does that shit all the fucking time. He does that shit all the fucking time. Like, there was this video recently where he was like looking at some college girls who were clearly like, I mean, they were in college, so like they were clearly adults, but are clearly like 18, 19. And like, look, I get it, they're adults. But someone like Dave being fucking nearly 40 years old and trying to creep on some like some teenagers who just fucking turned to adults. So it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird as someone who's that fucking goddamn old. You know what I mean? It's like, Dave, you're not like in your mid-20s where it's just like, whatever. It's like, it's some people could maybe find shit like that a little bit weird, but it's actually fucking weird as fuck that you are like 40 years old, like twice these women's age, and you think that you can say all these things about them and have it be acceptable. The worst part is you do this to every goddamn woman too. Like, it's terrible. What's up, Sammy? Nice to see you. Mudbrooker, nice to see you as well. Senators used to be appointed by state legislatures, but it was decided that direct election was better. We could do the same with the president. The Electoral College exists because we couldn't in 1786. Exactly. I'm sorry, 1789. I think I have dyslexia. But yeah, no, you're right. And that's what I was trying to make the point of earlier. Like, the Electoral College was made for a different time for America, when the amount of people that could vote was way less than it is now. Now we've opened the floodgates to everybody, as we should. And we need a system that works better for this modern America.
In New York's 16th congressional district. And this isn't necessarily super surprising because the polls indicated that
Man, he made himself laugh a whole lot by listening to himself talk about this dude coming on someone else's face. I wonder why.
Was because I think that's preferable to winning and being disingenuous. And
except there's not a genocide going on in Gaza. If Jizrael wanted to commit a genocide...
Did he just say Jizrael? He just said fucking Jizrael, didn't he? With a J. He said Jizrael with a J. Can I hear that one more again? Can I hear that one more again, please?
In Gaza. If Jizrael wanted to commit a genocide...
He said Jizrael!
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
He said Jizrael! Oh my god, my mouse just died as I'm about to hit the fucking clip. Oh my shit, my timing has been ruined. My timing has been soiled. This is the worst. God damn it. All right, I'm plugging this thing in. I'm gonna get a wired mouse. Fuck wireless mice. This thing dies every single fucking goddamn day at the worst moment. Oh, I'm playing a video game? Dead. I'm doing this, that, and the other? Dead. All right, so he said Jizrael, so I'm gonna say this.
I'm about to bust.
All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Nice to see you, Shaw. Nice to see you, Shaw. Anyone, you're welcome to join in if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to. But any one of our regulars here, I see Fitz here as well. Anyone who wants to join is welcome to join if you would like to do so. We got Fit and Curvy here. Yeah. We also got James Maxwell. Nice to see you. Yeah, Dave is a fucking weirdo. Well put. Well put. We got 6 drops here as well. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Mudbooker. Oh my god. I'm sorry I did such a terrible job with the impression, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I just finished walking a pup. Well, I'm glad. I hope you had a good morning with your puppo.
Aside, it has the capability of doing so. You are aware of this, Mike. You're aware that Israel is a nuclear power.
No one wants to fucking fire off nuclear arms. They're a deterrent, especially in Israel's position. Like, the entire reason why Israel has those nuclear weapons is to prevent invasion. They don't actually have any intention to use them. That's the funny thing about nuclear weapons.
Do this from Benny Johnson. Now, granted, he's right-wing, so... And I hope I don't get the yellow triangle of doom for this. Damn it, Benny, you fucking ass.
Maybe if you offered more commentary and didn't just watch the entire video.
Who the hell is that hot chick?
You see, I don't...
Seriously? I was just saying that every time a fucking chick comes up on screen. God damn it. Do you really have to prove me right that fucking fast?
I don't really...
You know, generally, if everybody hates you, the problem might be you.
Guys, boy, Benny.
No way.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring this up. I forgot to bring this up. He waits for them to turn 18. Apparently not, because some of these women in the slideshow are not women at all. They're actually fucking teenagers, as Mango has pointed out multiple times. And by the way, like, you know, kid teenagers, not like 18, 19. There are actual kids in these fucking slides, and Dave has had it pointed out to him multiple fucking times, and he refuses to do anything about it. In fact, he actually updated the slide with like some new shit within the past 3 months or so. I figured, hey, wait, did Dave finally take that weird, creepy shit out of there? And no, he didn't. He didn't. He updated and he still didn't take out the weird, creepy shit that we told him about. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You are actually a lost cause. See, this is why I've given up on Dave. I used to want to save Dave. I used to think that he had some potential to be a better fucking person. But, he just keeps digging that hole deeper. And after he fucking defended Dan Schneider, I pretty much gave up on that. Let's be real.
Way, PWW. You would have heard me if you weren't infected with TDS. 18 is the lowest age to date. I personally won't at this point in my life. Because I don't want to deal with, if I want to take her to a concert and it's 21 plus, to have to deal with that.
That's the only reason why you won't do it? I thought we were going to see like some character arc from Dave here. Because for the longest time, he's been like, well, if she's 18, she's 18. But of course, the only reason why he can't date someone like that, in his opinion, is because he can't take her to the fucking bar. Are you goddamn serious, dude? As if you're going out to the bar to begin with, brother. Like, come the fuck on, man. I know that you're only picking up chicks at the bus stop. Come on.
For me, it's 21.
Likening it to an HR.
But I really don't give a damn if some guy who's 50 is dating a 19-year-old. That's legal. While dating young...
Defining your morality based solely on what is legal is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Younger is usually preferable by most men. Most men date younger than them. But also, it has a question to do with the legacy. If I want to have a kid, which one am I going to have it with? A woman near my age? No, the risk of pregnancy defects goes astronomically. I'm going to go for a younger one.
Well, if you wanted a fucking kid, then you should have had one when you were younger, if that's the fucking case.
What if...
Also, there's not always medical issues when you have a kid older. I know it can lead to some medical issues, but it doesn't always have to. You should probably check with your doctor and see if you're in a viable position to have a fucking child. You know what I mean? It's going to vary from person to person.
Jamal Bowman is going to be missed in the hall.
Gullet, no matter what I say, you're going to do what you're going to do. Again, I find it funnier that you hate me, but you're my biggest archivist. If my channel goes away tomorrow, everyone will have a complete record of my channel.
I know, it's beautiful and amazing, isn't it? Also, he's not your biggest archivist. That would have to be Poonage's. Irongullet does a lot of work, a lot of good work, but Poonage's just does an inhuman amount of work, so not even right about that, Dave. Not even right about that. Dave has never dated at any point in his life. Yeah, sounds about right. He's only picking up chicks at school. Jesus Christ, Ashley. You're live by yourself in the morning. What is this? Yeah, Mango's busy. Everyone else is probably asleep. Yeah, we're doing that mid-morning meow.
Give a little...
Well, you got to remember, I'm like 6 beers into it, so AOC gets more and more attractive the more I drink.
Performances. How much like a
and plus it depends if I can actually put a ball gag in their mouth.
Okay, no comment.
Can't talk, then yeah, she goes way up. Actually, the chick sitting next to Jamal Bowman isn't too bad looking either.
Yeah, no, I know that there's higher risks of issues with the baby. That's why I say, like, you know, take it on an individual basis, check with your doctor. Don't just be like Dave and assume that just because someone is above 30 that they can't have a fucking child. That's not the case. It can be, but it depends on the person.
Street vendor.
Granted, it's bad lighting, it's out of focus, but Damn, she may have something going on there.
Said.
But 18-year-olds are not kids. Enshrined in the Constitution is the right to vote at 18, meaning they have reached the age of majority. 18-year-olds are not children anymore. Now, granted, I know we prolong adolescence and we prolong childhood. But by 16, you should not be a child anymore. Again, we give you a license to drive a fucking
By 16? Why are you saying it like this?
car. To me, childhood should end at about 12.
What?
Now, does that mean I think 12-year-olds should get credit cards? No.
That's the first place your fucking head goes to? That's the first place your head goes to? Dude, you're gonna need to fucking say a lot more to keep digging yourself from getting deeper than this, man. That was not the first thing I was expecting you to fucking say.
But the idea of, oh my God, he's just a 12-year-old kid, no. He knows right from wrong.
No, they literally don't. They, like, they need about, at least 6 more years to get that shit figured out. At least. Like, no, there's a reason why we allow kids to make mistakes. It's because they kind of got to make them sometimes to figure out what's right and wrong. Sometimes you learn by experience, and that's why we allow kids to make more mistakes, because it makes sense that they're making them. To hold them accountable for shit when they turn 12 years old sounds kind of crazy to me. I wonder why.
I'm not saying we punish him as harshly as an adult, but
that's what you're fucking saying. If you want them to be treated like an adult, then yeah, they'd be the same laws and shit would be applied to them if you were to make 12-year-olds adults, which is the grossest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. Dave, are we sure that you didn't have a fucking couple trips to Epstein Island?
there should be punishment.
That was the grossest thing. That was probably the grossest thing I've ever heard out of Dave. Somehow grosser than him defending Dan getting the Van Schneider. I'm not even shitting you. There's a weird sort of dem that loves their content. I don't know what this is in reference to. Maybe I'm sorry, I'm blanking here. Nice to see you though. Maybe you can explain. Maybe you can explain to me. I'm having a brain fart right now about what you're talking about. The Rational National. Oh, is that this guy? I think that's this guy. Okay, I get what you're saying now. What's up, Yami? Nice to fucking see you. Check Dave's Google Drive. Yeah. I don't know if I want to actually see what's in there, but have the feds check it. What's up, Tank Girl's Pet Dragon? My child 1 of 2 just turned 16. She is nowhere near being ready to be a mother. Yeah, no shit. Even when people turn 18, like, a lot of people understandably are just not ready to be an adult, but we have to have an age that we consider people to be adults at, so 18's the fucking age. You know what I mean? But yeah, even then, just because you hit 18 does not instantly make you a full-grown ass adult. It's just we have to have that standard be somewhere. You know what I mean? And just like, I don't know, Dave's being weird with his standard. Like, he's not even having this weird fucking dumbass libertarian stance of like, well, when a woman starts bleeding, like, she's an adult. Like, that's the weird ass fucking anarcho-capitalist stance that I hear out of some fucking radical people on the right. But yeah, Dave's not even saying that. He's saying, like, even younger than that, you should be treated like an adult, which is gross as fuck. Because we all know what the implication of that is. No,
16-year-olds are not adults. But we do allow them to drive a car. Do we not?
Yeah, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit fucking different. I mean, it still is a big responsibility. Like, I don't know, if for some reason the driving age was 18, I don't think anyone would really complain about it that much. I think it's to give teenagers a head start at being able to get used to driving and shit like that. So I kind of get why that is, but I don't know. It's not a fair comparison with the other shit that's allowed at 18 years old and the shit that's allowed at like 21 years old. It's not comparable, even though it does involve having someone else's life in your in your hands to some extent. It's very different. It's very different from the other shit that comes along with that. And you know this is the case. You're just being willfully ignorant to make a bad fucking argument.
Yes. Being outspent 20-1 in the most expensive congressional race in American history obviously is going to have an impact. That's why they spent the money.
I'm saying childhood should end. Innocence should end. At 12 years old, if you shoot somebody in the face with a gun, you know goddamn well what the gun can do.
Damn, you were just making a joke, Justin, where you're like, I can own a pet when I'm a kid. That's a big responsibility. That means I can own a gun and fuck. Yeah, that's basically the argument Dave's making right now. That's the actual fucking argument that he is making right now. Before I could even read your comment, he made not the exact same argument, but it's pretty damn close. Oh my god. Innocent should end is a weird sentence. Yeah. I was so focused on the other shit he said, I didn't even really think about that. But yeah, that's some particularly fucking weird, gross ass wording. I'll be honest with you.
And that is the last I'm going to talk about it to the chat.
Yeah, right.
Cry, baby, cry. Cry, cry to heaven.
What?
Light a candle, toll a bell, and go to hell.
Irongullet, why did you leave this in? Like, why?
Being outspent 20-1 with, I think I'll get to the data here in a second, but around.
I'm not a conservative, but right now I want more right-wing people in power.
Damn, what's that sound like?
Maybe not Ben Shapiro's picks, but I'd like mine.
Such as?
Or let's just say I want more moderate people.
Oh my god. Well, what do you define as moderate?
In power.
I'd love to know what you call that.
Excuse me, I have to back him up just a bit.
Jamal Bowman loses his primary to AIPAC-backed candidate George
It's backed, not back.
Latimer.
Really? You're gonna shit on how other people say shit? You can't string together a proper fucking sentence. Neither can I. But you really can't do it, brother.
In the most expensive primary.
Expensive! Not expensive!
Oh, he's just being racist. Okay. Yeah, look, I know some people talk a little bit differently than you, Dave. Some people don't say their words all quite the same. I get it. But you know what this man's fucking saying. It's not that fucking bad that you can't tell what he's saying, so shut the fuck up.
Learn to fucking pronounce the goddamn English language right.
Election ever. AIPAC's
expensive.
Spent millions.
Do I even have to remind this jackass? You know what? Fuck it. Here's AOC giving a I will suck your big black dick look to Jamal Bowman.
Well, that's not weird at all.
Son of
Every time we grow our community's practice of voting, we increase.
If you cannot read English, you do not deserve to vote. Fuck you.
Our influence and our say in what happens in government. How's it going?
I mean, I think that everybody in America should speak English, or at least try to learn it. But it should not be a fucking requirement to vote. There's nothing in our fucking constitution that suggests that it should be. Like, you only think that because you're a fucking bigot.
If you need the ballot printed in another language, you don't deserve to vote. Learn English. Doesn't have to be a master's degree, just needs to be a functional degree. Really, is that why?
Why do you need a degree to learn English? You don't need a degree to learn English. I'm sorry.
Trump was able to hold a massive rally in the Bronx. Also, not really liking the hijabs. And definitely not liking the Che Guevara hat!
Well, yeah, the fucking hijabs are not for you, Dave.
By the way, Che Guevara...
I mean, I would love to see Dave in a hijab. I think that'd be hilarious.
Freedom fighter, not a revolutionary, not anything, not a peaceful man. He was a fucking warlord and a shitty one at that!
Flexing our electoral power.
Oh, he also had no problem putting bullets in his own men.
From neighborhood.
Yeah, you're right. You think Che Guevara is based because you've never read a fucking history book. Couldn't even be bothered with a goddamn documentary on the man.
Yeah, does he think English people... I'm sorry, did people... Fuck, I cannot words. Wow, I'm making fun of Dave for not wordsing, and I can't even words. What? He thinks people need English degrees to vote? Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an English degree, so I don't know what the fuck he was getting at there, but we got Sad Bard here. Good morning, everyone. Just joined stream. Happy to have something to listen to on your 12-hour bus ride. I hope it goes smoothly. Hope everything goes nice and safe for you. And have a great fucking bus ride, man.
Electorate.
This is some person, I think it's a chick, reparenting themselves.
Oh my God.
You can't reparent your... All right, let's just see the insanity.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to do.
What could you possibly add commentary on? Like, it's just like you've only watched like 3 cringe seconds so far. What could you possibly add commentary on here? Oh.
Shouldn't the caption be, "This is too extremely vulnerable to share"?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're being a grammar Nazi? Like, really, dude? Like, that's all you had to say about that?
If you can goddamn get a tattoo that is on the top of your foot, what the fuck are you crying about?
Also, this is written, right? Right? This is extremely vulnerable to share. Yeah, that's the right. That's the right too. That's the right too. That's the right fucking two. He thought it. Wait, he think it's like the 2-0, not the 0. He thinks it's the 201. No, that's not. This is right, right? People in the chat, tell me if I'm wrong. This is right, right? Like.
But I've got you, and I won't leave you. And I love you. And I'm
You need a man!
so still.
Call your actual parents!
Maybe this person doesn't have them for a number of reasons. Like, their parents could be fucking dead. They could be in a Batman type situation, or, you know? Like, seriously, maybe this person doesn't fucking have parents. It could be for any fucking reason. Like, I agree that this video is cringe, but it's not like you've said that yet. You know what I mean? You haven't come out and been like, wow, this is cringe. It's like, you're making all the wrong fucking comments about this, in my opinion.
Or do they want nothing to do with you because you're a blue-haired weirdo?
That's a big assumption. It's possible, but I mean, it's a big assumption, you know?
Jesus Christ, I still call up my parents if I need advice. Years of lining a therapist's pocket. By the way, this is why I say therapy is fucking useless. Oh my God. Either grow up or get a romantic partner. By the way, shave your fucking legs. Again, the thought of...
All right, Dave, you know what? You shave your legs first. I'm sure that would be fucking hilarious.
Getting a hug from your mom or dad or grandparent. I don't know how old this person is. But that didn't enter their fucking head.
Wow, that was about as well put together as one of my fucking comments.
No, but it's fucking annoying, and crying can become a negative. And what you're...
I mean, sure, if all you fucking do is cry all the fucking time and that's it, sure, but it can also be very healthy to have a fucking cry every once in a while. Sometimes it's good to let those emotions out. Sometimes it just is, you know?
Crying about now is, yeah, just that. Again, you had the courage to get a tattoo done on your foot. Shut the fuck up. Grow up.
I guess I'll kind of agree on Dave on one thing. If you can survive a tattoo on the foot, you can probably survive anything.
I don't shave my legs because I'm a man.
Wow, someone else told him to shave his legs too. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, here's the thing, sweetheart. Adults are supposed to show a level of emotional continence. Now,
Continents? Like, we talking like Australia, South America, Africa?
there are times where we reach a breaking point and we break down and cry, of course. But we're also not supposed to cry as much as a 4-year-old. Because their emotional continence is like, their continence. Do you really trust a 2-year-old when they say, I don't have to go to the bathroom? So he's complaining about safe space.
Oh my god, this will be off to a great fucking start. I wonder what Dave could possibly have to say about this.
Spaces in gyms. My dude has a Chicago Cubs.
Continence. The ability to control movements of the bowels and bladder, or self-restraint, especially with regard to sex. What? What in the goddamn hell? Hello, Shaw. Nice to see you.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, darling?
Hey, thank you for joining me.
I figured I might as well. I was leveling my my gnome from the gnome run, so.
Oh yeah, getting gnomed, I see, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, with Remix right now, leveling is so fucking easy that.
Yeah, no, it really is.
You can get to level 70 in like a couple of days now.
I've been getting all my I will get into the content. I just want to, be a nerd with you for a moment. But I've been getting all my characters ready for like the hero talents. I have I've got a Dark Ranger character ready, a Blood Mage character for the Sun Fury shit. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool shit. I'm pretty excited about hero talents. I thought that they were not gonna be that cool, but they do seem pretty cool, honestly.
I've seen some changes that they've made to Survival Hunter that makes me very happy because I play Survival Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter's fucking fun. But anyway, let's continue on with this shit. I've gotten.
I was wanting to say something about the earlier segment he was going over.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
The one with the weird blue-haired chick that was crying on camera.
Yeah.
It could very well be that person was going through an autistic meltdown, and that was how they learned how to cope with that without, sitting on the floor, screaming, crying, kicking, throwing things. Hugging yourself and crying is a very healthy way to not only release the emotions, but also to get that pressure on you. Sometimes pressure therapy works very well with autistic people in order to calm them down. I mean, take it easy, but why share it on TikTok?
Yeah, that's kind of my point too. Like,
well, I mean, the thing is that it's cringe, but that's us talking from the outside. That's us talking as observers.
Yeah, in a vacuum, I don't have any problem with anyone doing that on their own time.
It could very well be that they shared it on TikTok because they're aware that there may be other people who have similar meltdowns or are in similar situations that may not know about this technique.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it looks cringe as fuck, but we're approaching it as observers.
Sure, I get that. Yeah. That's fair. Also, we didn't really see the full context of like what that person was talking about. It was mostly just Dave being an idiot. So I don't really know what their whole stance on the issue was, but yeah, no, it's a good offer. That
oh yeah, yummy Jackie. Yeah, I looked through the donation list for the troll run, and I found your 2 donations based on the comments that I saw at the bottom of the screenshots you sent me.
Oh my god!
She thought it was a picture of a parpend. I was like, well, I mean, I would come cuddle you, but I'm too lazy to leave Florida.
Yeah, that's a good enough reason, I guess.
Ruby red lipstick is sleeved and has 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, try it sometime, Dave.
You may feel pretty.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, I feel pretty when I put on my iridescent lipstick and I don't go nowhere.
It would work for anyone except for Dave. That'd be putting like a lipstick on a pig, basically.
To look like women.
is Planet Fitness. They have been awesome during my transition, ever since I talked to management and let them know.
Yeah, except you're clearly still a fucking man.
Oh, I was transitioning. They let me use the locker room that I identify with.
And all the ladies that you scared the shit out of, all the ladies that you offended, I guess fuck their feelings, right? Because it's all about you because you're trans. Yeah, so fuck everyone else's feelings.
Really? You only got fucking 6 seconds into the video and you're already giving up?
It's all about
Oh my god, this guy's a pussy.
He's even fucking worse at fucking finishing videos than I am.
Pussy.
God forbid the trans community do this thing. It used to be known. It's kind of popular.
What?
It was known as compromise.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Oh my, this guy's a fucking idiot.
What the fuck does that video have to do with the concept of compromise?
That because, well, you're trans, do whatever the fuck you want. Because their lives are a lie. I guarantee you they pay.
That coming out of Dave, whose entire fucking persona that he's built up as himself as being some type of manly, masculine man. He's the one living the goddamn lie. At least fucking trans people are more often than not being true to themselves. Dave doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself, and he's not even good at being himself, so fuck him.
And 6 drops, if you're gonna send me cheeseburger emojis, send them through my fucking Cash App. You pay me to trigger me. God damn
with
it.
extra salt, please.
Way more than 8.2% in taxes. Guarantee you, this nation punishes well. 20, so they pay 8% now, but you want them to pay 24. That's a 3 times tax increase, jackass. I know we have a progressive tax rate, and it's gone in the wrong way. The more money you make, the more tax you pay. If it was up to me, everyone would pay the same tax, 10%. Yeah, we finally beat Medicare.
A flat tax rate might sound nice to people who don't know jack shit about economics, but if you actually fucking look into it and think about it for more than a second, there's a reason why such a simple system wouldn't work out too well.
I wish we would, because our federal budget would go down significantly. And we could maybe pay down the debt if we got rid of Medicare. I don't know why.
You want to get rid of it?
People can't.
Yeah, but Dave, if we got rid of Medicare, who would pay you for being retarded?
Unfortunately, Medicare is already allegedly on the fucking way out. We'll have to wait and see how that happens. But if we keep fucking getting presidents like this that keep botching the fucking shit, then we'll have to wait and see. So Dave might actually get his wish in his lifetime, but he'll wish that he didn't.
Private insurance.
Vote Chase Oliver for president.
Yeah. I'm not sure what his stance is on like social safety nets and all that, but yeah, I'm sure he has a better stance than these two.
I'm just saying, vote Chase Oliver for president. He's better than these 2 old fucks.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah,
he's the actual age our president should be, you know. And
yeah, he's like the minimum age you can run for president.
We need a young president. That'd be fucking amazing if we could actually get one. Like,
we need a young guy again. We haven't had a young guy, I think, since JFK.
Yeah, look, even just at this point, I'll even just take like a dude in his fucking mid-40s. Like, goddamn, seriously, just a little bit younger than you know what we've been dealing with lately. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Actually, with my 10% tax plan, we would fund everything in the government.
Your 10% tax plan.
I mean, honestly, they need to stop coming to Florida to find their presidential candidates. As much as I am happy to get rid of the snowbirds that are here and our nursing home residents that like to think they can drive, you need to stop coming to Florida for your presidential candidates. You know, stop fishing there. Okay. Yeah, Markiplier is cringy. He's hot as fuck.
Dave's trying to pass this shit off as his idea when really it's just a ripoff of Herman Cain's 999 plan from back in 2012. He wanted to have He wanted to have a flat tax rate on payroll taxes, capital gains taxes, the estate taxes, with a 9% personal income tax, a 9% federal sales tax, and a 9% corporate tax. People just think that because things are nice and simple, that'll work, which is, I'm sorry to say, that's just not how it fucking works. If things were that simple, then it would be that simple already, and we wouldn't be having a conversation about how to do it. Economics are complicated, you know? They really are.
That's why I don't bother with them.
Yeah, fair enough. I know a little bit about it, but I know that I'm a fucking layman.
I just find it a little unfair that some super rich, successful person in, let's say,
not you,
New York, has half their money taxed. Their tax rate is 50%. That's bullshit.
And those people are still doing just fucking fine, so I don't know why you're fucking complaining on their behalf. Like, they still have more money to throw around than the majority of other Americans do. It's like they're doing just fine. You're just looking at the actual percentage of their wealth that's being taken away in taxes, and you're upset about that, but you don't actually look at how good they're living. There's a certain amount of money that you can make, and once you reach past that amount, there's not really any, like, benefit to you. You know what I mean? Like, you can keep getting money, but because people get addicted to it essentially, but once you reach a certain point, your quality of life is just not going to get any higher than that. You know what I mean? These rich fucks don't need all the money that they have.
The more money you make, the higher your tax rate is.
As it should be.
The top 5% of income earners pay 90% of the fucking tax load.
Good.
But yeah, let's just keep squeezing them.
Yeah, let's just keep squeezing them because they can afford to fucking pay it.
But you pay higher taxes.
And these corporations and the people who are, you know, in charge of them, they've been making record profits for the past 4 goddamn years. So you can't just act like things are fucking not doing well for them. They can afford to give even more than they are right now, and our country would be better for it.
As you make
Dave, here's a question for you, honey. Would you much rather they tax some random rich dude on Wall Street more, or would you rather they tax you more?
Oh, we both know what the fucking answer is, but he's
because someone's taxes is going to get increased.
Exactly.
Trust me,
especially if we're going to be keeping things like Medicare.
No, because I started in the lower bracket and now I'm in the upper brackets. Trust me, I know my tax burden went up.
Oh, poor baby.
Megyn Kelly. Actually, no, I think Megyn Kelly has gone from hot to she's a handsome woman.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I don't care. I could give a flying fuck less if we repeal the 19th.
That's the fucking woman's rights to vote, right? Am I wrong? Let me check.
Yeah, I want to say the 19th is women's right to vote.
Yep. The right of citizens to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any state on account of sex. So, yeah, that was women's right to vote. Of course, she's saying this while a woman's on screen. I should have put that together. I wanted to double check. I was like 99% sure that the 19th was, you know, the gender equality for voting. But
judge this on sort of policy stuff. He did score.
Christ, will you just shave your fucking head?
For a bunch of points on issues.
Says the man with that kind of hairline.
Dave, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Brother, are
you
you
have a
fucking
skullet?
kidding? You literally are the fucking biggest skullet I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Like, you have a lot in common with Hulk Hogan. Well, I'll just say that much.
If I make $1 billion,
what a great fucking wacky scenario this is.
Right? 1,000 million. And I pay 8% to the federal government, that's $80 million. Is that not fucking enough?
No.
Compared to what you're actually fucking making, a lot of the time it's not, especially considering the amount of exploiting that you have to do of other fucking people to get that much money to begin with. So yeah, you probably should be paying more, especially if you can afford to do it.
Mudbroker makes a very good point. Nobody in the top income bracket actually pays that rate. A huge number of tax shelters became available to the rich that the poor simply don't have.
Yeah, that's true. And not to mention how much money is overseas as well. But yes, that's also another great point, Mud. Most income of the wealthy come from capital gains, which is taxed at a very low rate. Thank you for the information. I did not know that particular part. So thank you for letting me know.
What is the limit? What should I pay?
What they tell you to, bitch.
That ain't my fucking problem, nor do I care. It's the elders' kids' problem to take care of their parents, or they should have planned better. Your average person making six figures pays half their fucking salary in taxes.
Boy, I tell you what, you're gonna be glad for those nursing homes and that state coverage whenever you reach the age when you have to go into one, buddy.
Well, he's probably not going to have access to that because of people like him. So
half. Trust me, I know the pain of moving into a new tax bracket.
Bullshit.
I highly doubt it.
I don't believe that for one goddamn second.
You look like you still live in your mother's basement.
Because he does.
All right, back to work, Yami. Have fun at work, honey.
Yep, have a good one.
We love ourselves a working girl.
Oh, and the percentage you get on a return is less.
Okay.
That's why, if it was up to me, the tax return, the tax rate would be a simple 10%.
Too bad it wouldn't work.
10%, well, maybe 20.
That'd probably fucking turn our country bankrupt in like a year.
10%, well, I can't dictate what the states would do, but 10% of the goddamn federal.
I like how he's like, this is a hypothetical scenario where he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And he's still like, well, I can't bully the states around. Like, what a goddamn fucking cuck. This is why I said you should be in the fucking cuck tent earlier.
Government. That's it. That's all.
You know, is it cuck tent or is it cuck tent? Is it tent or tint?
Excuse.
People in the chat, is it tent or tint? I need to know. Is it tent or tint? Actually, I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a fucking poll. We'll let this play while I do this.
It doesn't matter. It's just he's just a cuck.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes into the cuck corner.
We might hear ourselves briefly for 1 second. Oh shit.
It doesn't matter.
There. Oh shit. That you hear that? That was you. That was a you.
My
there.
voice. Not my voice.
I want to go watch this.
These people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicaid.
This is Biden shutting the fuck down. This is Biden shutting down.
We heard you the first time, bitch.
He feels the need to repeat things like 3 times, so.
I guess he thinks if he repeats it 3 times, it'll come true.
What? Why is he doing that? What, is he fucking fit doing the Super Mario Brothers theme song? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, Trump told Kim Jong-un when he threatened Trump with, I have a red button at my desk.
Anna, do you know what a tint is? Yeah, it's what you put those little fucking Altoids in.
Trump said, well, fuck you.
That's a tin.
And
oh, right. So it's a cuck tin, right? That's what it is. It's a
no,
tin.
you spelled tent as in the structure tent, as instead you spelled it like you would tint something another color.
Oh. Okay, so is it a cuck tent or a cuck tin?
It's tent.
A cuck tin?
As in
okay,
the structure tent.
A cuck tin? Nice to know. Okay.
Mine fucking works!
Anna, pause.
Yeah, I know. I'm being silly, okay? Toy Diamond, nice to fucking see you. When he started to make less, he was placed in a different tax rate. Yeah, exactly. All right, that's how I can believe he transitioned from his tax bracket. That's fair.
Everybody's. Yeah, I get it. Shut up.
God, I cannot wait for the return of Trump. For the love of God, I cannot wait for. And I want Ivanka Trump to run after her daddy. Because
Dude,
the first.
Gross.
Dude, I'm sorry, but Trump has a wife, so he already has someone sucking his dick. Okay?
Yeah.
I know you want Ivanka to peg you, but I'm pretty sure she's not into poor yelling middle-aged men with bad teeth and a skullet.
What we can say is you couldn't afford it, is basically what we're saying.
Yeah.
Be Republican. Just for the content. I don't think a woman should ever be president, but just for the content.
Fuck you.
Want that.
Women will probably do a better job than these men folk.
They're terrible leaders.
I'm
Fuck
sure if
you.
I'm sure if we found the right woman, she could do a perfectly fucking good job as a president.
Yeah. Why
Mama Joe would have been fabulous.
Yeah, she was pretty fucking cool. She's a perfect example, actually. She's really cool.
Why do we have a corporate tax rate of 21%? That motherfucker should be 10 or 5.
You're just pulling numbers out your booty.
We took in more revenue.
Because most corporations reinvest in the business and create jobs.
See, if that was actually the case, that'd be fucking amazing if things worked as they were supposed to. But a lot of the time, they don't reinvest that money back into the fucking business or the workers. They just put it right in their fucking wallets. They go to get another fucking massive bonus this year that they don't fucking need because they already have as much money as they could possibly need for happiness.
Yeah.
Every single fucking business reinvests in itself. If you don't, you die.
You don't have to yell, honey. I know you're deaf, but not everybody else is.
A big enough corporation doesn't have to reinvest in their workers. It's sad to say. Like, or you can't. You can do it. You can get away with doing it at the very fucking minimum. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at Walmart.
Exactly. That's the fucking point. Like, how can you not look at those massive corporations that are everywhere in everybody's fucking town and see that these workers are being treated like shit? And it doesn't matter how much they're treated like shit. Walmart's still going to be around tomorrow.
I mean, for all of the shit that Chick-fil-A gets for its owners, you know, supporting some very bad charities and shit, or very bad organizations, they treat their workers well. You go to a Chick-fil-A, it is a completely different experience than when you go to like a McDonald's.
I've also heard that in regards to their politics, that Chick-fil-A has undergone some change. I've heard that. I don't know the
Yeah,
details.
but I mean, I'm just saying, you know, they've caught a lot of shit, but they treat their employees very well,
which is good.
I would honestly much rather go. I don't care what a corporation's owners donate to. If they treat their workers well, I'll go get a burger from them.
Because you know that your food is going to be prepared to the best of their ability. Because like, they're actually being treated well. Yeah.
And it's going to be done, you know, by people who are happy in their job, not just miserable little sots that give you attitude just for requesting the smallest thing.
Yeah, if you treat the workers better, then everyone's going to be happier. And at the end of the day, even the fucking people in charge will ultimately make more money and have more stable businesses. It's fucking crazy that they don't understand this. But
It's never owned a business.
Hey, what's up, Jumbo? What's up, Jumbo Size Richard? Nice to fucking see you. I always love that name. You're at work in the bathroom watching this show. Damn. Well, thank you very much for listening in for a little bit. I'm glad you could make some of the show.
Not that seriously. COVID was not that deadly, and anyone that wants to challenge me on that can happily line up.
Negotiate drug prices with a big pharma company.
Oh my God, this is painful!
What, you don't like ASMR?
I will say this much, you know, Joe had a cold. Joe was sick during this debate.
He was sick, and honestly, it's on his campaign for fucking pushing him to be here. Like, they've been asking him to do way too much. He was clearly not feeling well.
And I mean, he had a cold, so yeah, he was going to sound tired. Do I think he is cognitively able to be president? Hell no. He's too fucking old. Starting to get into that age where dementia is starting to become a real issue.
Agreed. Yeah.
But I will say, I will give him a defense as far as his, you know, the fact he could not speak or project as loudly as he normally would be able to because he was sick.
You know, but he's going to get a ton of fucking voters that normally wouldn't have fucking gone for him because there's a ton of fucking people these days who love ASMR. And I think they just got fucking, you know, convinced to vote for old Joe.
Well, I mean, then they should write in Amberlynn Reed because she's been diagnosed with ASMR.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're... oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow, how did you say that like even more of a bitch than me, Dave? Like, we both just said it, and you said it like more of the fucking feminine bitch than I am. So, what the fuck?
Our own black-ass Joy Behar is saying you fucked up. You fucked up. If you're drunk and lonely, go find a hooker.
I could say the same thing about you, buddy.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Go follow your own
You sound like you have just gotten yourself wasted during this clip.
He did say earlier, I don't know if you caught it, he said he's 6 beers in, so he's probably even more in now.
At least probably the next week.
I mean, I will say this much. I was 6 shots in of vodka during the troll run, and I still sounded better than him.
Way better, way better. Like, I was surprised how well you could handle 6 shots. It was pretty impressive.
Because real life.
See, but I did shit to
life.
actually counteract it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the drinking water whole thing is.
I ate a sandwich right before I started, so I had bread in my stomach to help absorb the alcohol, and I drank water between shots. So
my work has gone crazy. I'm tired. And
now you're not tired, you're drunk. There's a difference. Although I will say that alcohol does make me sleepy too, so I get you on that one.
It doesn't. I've already proved my point with this video. Good night, everybody.
Oh, this baby gotta go get some nappy.
Baby gotta go get his nappy.
That was pretty good.
He's got to go get his nappy and get his nappy changed.
Thank you very much to Irongullet for providing that video. That was damn good. That was a damn good show, you know?
Oh shit. And the mud broker calling you out, Anna.
Much like Anna, Dave is a pathetic lightweight. Look, at least I acknowledge the reality of the situation. Like, I ain't denying the truth. Yeah, I can't hold booze worth a goddamn shit. I also don't do it very much, so
yeah, I get to put this big bottle of Pinnacle vodka away for the gnome run.
Sweet. We got some other shit here. Oh yeah, I want to. This is just kind of funny. So let's take a look at this headline here, because I'm really pissed at journalists right now. Let's take a look at this right here.
Oh wait, Jumbo says Richard said he you missed his funny message and it's up further.
Sounds like a guy. Go ahead,
read it.
He sounds like a guy waiting for D-Day Y2K in the year 2024 with a bunker full of Twinkies and Jack Daniels in a lawn chair. I don't know why that's so specific, but yeah, it sounds about right to me.
Well, I mean, that just sounds like a typical Florida weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Except he's not from Florida. He's a Florida man in the Midwest. All right.
No, he will never be Florida man. Florida man is an icon.
Please
the moment.
Please hit the like. Yeah, hit the like button if you like this shit. It'd be much appreciated. So let's take a look at this real fast. Let's look at this wording. I'm gonna read this word for word. Arizona iced tea founder explains why he will never increase the 99% price of his tea. See this right here? Now let's see what the clip actually says. Included right here by Crave. Let's see what the clip actually says. You can hear that?
No, I can't hear it.
All right, I forgot to share the audio. I'm glad I asked. All right, here we go. Now you should be able to hear it.
You could.
Now you're good?
Now I can hear it.
All right, good.
Be selling your cans for more. Your competitors certainly are selling their beverages for more. Why not increase the price and therefore increase the profit?
We're successful. We're debt free. We own everything. Why have?
Great fucking answer, right?
There you go.
Amazing fucking answer. Let's let it play a little bit longer.
Have people who are having a hard time paying their rent have to pay more for our drink. Maybe it's my little way to give back.
So would you definitively say that you'll never raise that 99-cent price?
Never.
He said, I don't know about never, but
yeah, which is understandable because anything could happen, right?
Yeah.
But what did Crave say right here?
Never.
Arizona will never increase the price of his 99% tea. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he said I wouldn't say never, but you know.
He said not in the foreseeable future. He expressed like he really doesn't want to do that, but he didn't say never because that would be stupid as fuck to say.
Yeah.
Let me take a so very special thanks to this user who pointed this out. I don't know about never journalism. Fucking amazing. This is a dig at Crave, by the way. The guy's this guy is fucking awesome. Like that.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. I love Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, it's good shit. And that guy gave an absolutely great response. But Crave, you're bad journalists. You're bad journalists. You literally put a lie right here as the first fucking thing.
As the first fucking sentence.
Yeah. What was wrong with just having like this right here? You know what I mean?
And what was wrong with him saying Arizona iced tea founder explains why he will never in the foreseeable future increase the 99-cent price of his tea.
You could word this way fucking better, but it's very fucking misleading. And the worst part is they included the clip right here that proves them wrong. So,
and it even has fucking Kello's caption.
Yeah, it does. And he's like, I don't know about never. It's like,
yeah, it's like, I don't know about never.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. All right.
No, we have not covered Shanny yet. Undead Ramen.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go over some Shanny. Want to go?
Good morning, Undead Ramen. By the way, hello, darling.
Want to go over a 6-minute video with me?
Sure.
This should only take about a couple hours. All right.
Look, that only happens with me and Mango. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
and do want to say this. Me and Mango will not be doing the stream tomorrow. We'll be doing it on Wednesday because tomorrow I actually have a job interview.
Oh, damn. Well, I hope it goes well for you.
So.
Cheat, you ding! There. Oh, man. I fucking love that intro. I love that intro.
I love it too.
It makes me laugh every time I hear that fucking ding at the end. It's so fucking beautiful.
And I didn't cheat, you fucking ding.
It's beautiful.
Hi, Jason. Yeah, we see your skinny ass hand.
I buy Arizona all the time because it's cheap. If they raise the price to match their competitors, I would buy pure loaf. So Arizona would
Pure
lose
leaf.
business. Pure leaf. Pure loaf. That said pure loaf. So Arizona would lose my business. I'm sure many others feel the same way. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, that's why a lot of people enjoy it. I mean, it is good shit, but also it's cheap. So you know what I mean? Yeah, people would go elsewhere if they.
Oh, this video pissed Mango off apparently.
Oh, really? Oh my lord! All right, Mango, we're in
for a time.
Yeah, keep us posted in the chat.
Oh wait, I think I have gone over this one on my channel. So
it's not that long, so we'll go over it.
As the fan turns, these are the days of our lives. Exactly.
Shut the fuck up, you goddamn idiot.
Just because you guys are too lazy to hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, you can't just make self-deprecating humor and expect it to work when we just know that this is because of your laziness.
That's right. As the fan turns, these are the days of our lives.
All right, Mango, I can see why this video pissed you the fuck off.
Absolutely. Correct. How's everybody? I wanted to return because, you know, there was somebody coming to help us out a little bit, and I wanted to be out there immediately because they told me like 5 minutes. So we got a little help. We got a little bit of food in the house, which is awesome, you know. So praise God for that. I praise Jesus for relatives that care.
Don't thank the actual people who donated the fucking money to you to get that food. Thank Jesus
for their family.
And I would like to reiterate this. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Yes, the uncle does bear a heavy burden of responsibility when it comes to these two, because there is a very fine line between being a caring relative, helping someone who is having a problem at the time, and enabling people to continue to be leeches on society. And the uncle has long since crossed that line to being an enabler.
True, but does he know how deep the rabbit hole goes? Like, does he really know that?
After the fact that Drader sent him that fucking letter.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I guess he can only feign ignorance for so long. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Fuck you, user 2. We're not starting over.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Hey.
If it's your family, even if you think they might be in the wrong, you think they might not be trying hard enough to fucking do whatever, you still help them.
No.
Oh, he's talking about his uncle right now? Damn, that's fucking crazy.
No.
That's family.
Sorry, guys.
No, if you have family members who have a problem and they refuse to correct that problem or refuse to better themselves or get any type of help for their issues, no. You don't sit there and just continue to support them and pour money into them if they're not going to do anything to better themselves. Eventually, you have to cut the cord.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And I feel blessed. So I do have a message though.
All right, please go back to the fan.
So have you seen our reel that Shanny posted? It's east of Jerusalem. It's just east of Jerusalem. Israel's on fire. Now, where did you hear that would happen before it happened? Right here with Shanny. She's
That's not much. Fucking, yeah, prophecy.
It's not much of a prophecy. It's an inevitability.
Yeah, exactly.
You're talking about a country that is currently in a warlike situation. The whole country is pretty much a war zone. Yeah, it's gonna be on fucking fire, you dumbass. They're dropping bombs everywhere.
That's like me saying for like 1 whole month, tomorrow it's going to rain, and then it takes like a whole month for it to actually rain, and then when it finally rains, I'm like, you see, I was right. I'm a fucking prophet. I said it was gonna rain 1 month ago, and here it is raining. It's like,
yeah, I know. It's like me saying in Florida, hey, guess what? It's gonna rain this afternoon.
It's gonna be hot, humid, and shitty outside. Wow, what a surprise!
It's Florida in July.
Beautiful.
It's not our phone.
I'm gonna predict tomorrow's weather for Florida. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be humid. It's gonna be shitty.
Damn.
There you go. There's your weather prediction for tomorrow if you live in Florida.
So I guess like the streamlight cuts out here and they have to come back.
It's not our phone.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I thought I had shitternet.
There we go. That was not our phone either. Our phone's fine.
What was it? The fucking feds? What was it? What do you think it was?
Fuck you, Zionist scum.
Wow, he's blaming the Jews. He's blaming the Jews for their internet going out. Are you fucking?
He's blaming the Jews for their shitternet.
Oh my god, this has been happening long before they ever started talking about Israel. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
I'll say it all day. Okay. She prophesied flames in Israel, and it happened. Now, what's the Bible tell you about a prophet or prophetess? Because there's prophetesses in there too. The male asshole fucking shit stain patriarchy system that was created by basically white guys in the Vatican, okay, wants to make you think that women don't have the power of God in them. I got news for you. They're better vessels for the power of God than men because we have testosterone and aggression.
You're just saying that because of Shanny. The fact that she's right there next to you. That's the only.
And I hate to tell you this, but Shanny has more testosterone in her body than you do, Rev.
True. Stengdahl says, to be fair, the uncle is probably in his 70s or such. He might be of the generation that you didn't let family go without if you had something. But you are right. Family needs to not enable. The uncle needs to tell them to actually get help or find a shelter and rehome the cats. As for the Drader letter, Shanny or Rev might have shown him Drader's channel and Drader is unhinged. Fair. That is fair. That's fair. Who are you going to believe? An unhinged asshole or your family who you know isn't right? Yeah.
True.
Okay. Yeah, that's very compelling, honestly.
That's a very good argument, but at the same time, it's like the uncle can see that they're not doing the things that they should be doing.
Zionist does not equal Jewish person. Yeah, no, I know that. The problem is they don't know that. You know what I mean?
They're stupid.
I think he thinks Israel fucked with his connection or some crazy bullshit. Yeah, I know. That's what he is thinking.
He's telling the truth about Israel giving McDonald's Palestinian babies to grind put in their burgers.
Yeah,
so they're trying to cut off his internet.
The unfortunate thing is that this whole shit that Israel's been up to has enabled a lot of fucking dumbass Nazis to get their fucking rhetoric out and infect the brains of people like this. It's fucking sad.
Although I will say this much, McDonald's might grind up Palestinian babies and put them in their burgers, but at least they're using real meat.
You know what really grinds my gears, Lois?
And males love to say, oh, females are emotional. That makes them bad.
Please don't say the word female.
Are you fucking kidding me? In what world is it? Maybe it is our phone. In what world is it that it's good to be devoid of emotion? Isn't that a psychopath?
Yeah, like your wife.
Sure that's what that is.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what our planet run by. Is male testosterone aggression.
Tag you in something on Discord. Oh God, I'll take a look at it after this.
That's what we've had. So I'm for the matriarchy. Josie,
the matriarchy. Jesus Christ. Dude, I was saying Dave belongs in the fucking cuck tin. You belong in the fucking cuck tin. You're the one who belongs in that shit.
Listen, what's up?
Simp.
Cool.
Yep, you're a simp and a simpleton.
PA here too. So here we go. You have a very clear thing. Go back in the videos, okay, on this channel. Shanny says it's going to burn, and it is now. That's a prophetess you got here. You guys are hilarious that you think that God doesn't listen to her. You have literal proof.
I've never seen a person more abandoned by God in my entire life than ShannyForChrist, if I'm being entirely blunt and real with you, and I don't even believe that God exists.
In multiple places, not just the news and Israel. How the hell does she know? How does she know that Israel's going to start burning?
Because
Also,
Israel's war.
A country in war. You could say the same thing about Ukraine. Like, seriously, it's not that hard to say this about a fucking war-torn area. Rev wants to watch someone else finger out why it's gray. Oh my
Finger out why it's gray.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe you said that, sad bard. No, just kidding. You're not fingered, to make that clear for the people watching audio only. I don't want someone to think that. Yeah,
it's figure, not finger.
I know.
The finger is funnier.
Prophesied over a couple guys that they were going to have heart issues. Grampy Lobster, Big C. Grampy Lobster's in the ground. Big C repented and said, Shanny, I really want to apologize to you. You don't touch God's anointed.
Fuck you.
Doorman for
yeah, that shit's absolutely fucking goddamn disgusting.
This is just like when that woman in Foodie Beauty's community allegedly committed suicide. I want to say her name was like Little Mama. And these two chuckle fucks came onto their Rumble channel and said that the reason why this woman killed herself was so Shanny could find the courage to continue going.
Jesus Christ, what a bunch of sick fucks. Can we get some lobsters in the chat after what we just goddamn heard? Like, Jesus Christ, one of the chillest goddamn people in this entire goddamn community, too. Like, I don't know. Like, these are a couple of sick fucks. I don't even know what else
It's like you predicted that someone who is old, elderly, and has health issues would have a heart condition and would die. Oh, holy shit. What are the lottery numbers, Jason? If Shanny is such a fucking prophetess, what are the lottery numbers?
Wow, Shanny can figure out a bunch of fucking shit that's, pretty fucking easy to predict. Like, wow, someone with health issues might actually, deal with some fucking health issues going forward. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Wow, this war-torn country might actually experience some war. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe that shit. Like,
I can't believe Shanny predicted that. Oh, holy shit.
Crazy. What a prophetess.
for her. That's all I ever was. I don't have any spooky fucking prophecy powers or any of that shit. I write stuff in books. And
you don't even have the power of cognitive thought, Jason. What the fuck are you talking about?
To the kingdom, and I just opened the door for her. That's all. That's all I am, a doorman. And that's how I always felt.
That's the only wow, to actually say that out loud is pathetic.
He's a doormat.
He's a doormat, not a doorman. Yeah.
One time I was getting my license renewed at the DMV, and it was an entire Hasidic family. And I had this awesome Jesus hoodie that I used to have that had Philippians 3:16, I think it is, for me to live as Christ and to die as gain. And I held the door for this entire Hasidic family. And the adults looked at me like this. Like that.
I'd look at
probably
you
because you smelled like ass.
Exactly. I'd look at you the exact same way, Jason. If I fucking smell your stinky ass coming through the fucking doorway.
You probably smelled like Shanny's gray.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
The gray's coming back. The gray's coming back.
Too much.
Very professional. All right, thank you very much.
I love it every single time their shitty phone cuts out. It's amazing.
Thank you very much, Graveyard Flowers. Very
How are you not subscribed to Graveyard Flowers?
I am on my other account. I'm only subscribed on one account because if I subscribe on multiple accounts, I feel bad because being subscribed and not watching the content on every account is actually bad for a YouTube channel. So that's why I'm only subscribed on my Underhaven Violet channel. That's where I keep up with all the cow content. My subscription feed is all just cows on there. So that's where I'm subscribed to Graveyard Flowers. Yeah, let me actually show you that real fast.
Aaron Massa says, when Shamu and Revy Boy get the Yeetus into hell, Grampy gonna be laughing while toking on Old Scratch's private reserve of quote unquote lettuce.
Yeah, see. This is my Underhaven Violet subscription feed. You got Cobes, you got fucking Nick Lava. Irongullet's right here. You got Nats and the pizza. Where the fuck's Graveyard Flower? There she is. There's Graveyard Flowers right here. See, I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed.
I know. I like giving you a hard time, Anna. It's fun.
Oh, everyone does. Everyone does. I mean, I think we went over everything that was in the title that I wanted to go over, and yeah, I kind of do want to wrap this up. So,
all right.
Thank you.
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh wait. Actually, Mango sent a palate cleanser after the fucking bullshit we dealt with. Let's see
what she sent us.
Yeah, let's take a look at this shit. Oh my god. All right. Cup Noodles wants to rethink the way you eat ramen with new s'mores flavor. Ramen isn't the first food to come to mind when you think of sweet treats. Cup Noodles is trying to change that with new s'mores flavored instant ramen. The limited edition offering combines microwavable noodles with a sauce-based flavor blend of chocolate, marshmallow, and graham crackers, plus additional mini marshmallows to sprinkle on top. The result, a sweet and gooey dessert. Don't say gooey. You can prepare in just 5 minutes. While this marks Cup Noodles' first foray into the desert. Look, okay, I read desert territory, okay? You can't play dessert territory. The noodle maker is no stranger to making non-traditional ramen pairings. Cup Noodles Campfire S'mores is the latest in a series of seasonal flavors aimed at shaking up how consumers perceive the brand. It's being positioned as something that's quite interesting and novel, not just a boring thing you'd buy because you're on a budget. Oh my god. Ramen is eaten at all parts of the day during all times. We believe that ramen can play in all of these different areas, and sweet is definitely one of those areas that we've had some success in. Oh my god. Really, Mango?
That kind of reminds me of when Pepsi brought out a flavor that was supposed to taste like Peeps. Marshmallow Peeps tasted like ass.
Oh my god, Peeps are fucking overrated.
Oh no, I love Peeps. I will eat the shit out of some marshmallow Peeps, but that Pepsi Peep flavor, no.
Wait, why is it so fucking hard to find an open version of this? Like, why can't I find this shit open? Like, what? Man, I want to see it outside the goddamn package, but all I see is a bunch of fucking packaging. Oh shit, that's what it looks like on the inside? Damn. Well, thanks to this lady for showing us. That's what it looks like on the inside. It looks like ass.
It looks like Shanny's shit bucket.
Oh my god!
Complete with really pale corn.
Oh my god. Why is it gray? Why is it gray? I wonder. Damn. All right, well, thanks to that one person who actually decided to show off the visual of it.
Like I said, it looks like Shanny's shit bucket, complete with pale corn.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess that's a show.
Yep.
I guess that's a show.
Again, I will be on with Mango on Wednesday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I got a job interview. Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
We will hopefully be finishing that 4-hour Shanny shit show. She'll be streaming on her channel. I'll be simultaneously streaming it on my channel. So again, if you go to either one of our channels and you see us start pulling up people that you can't see, it's not because they blocked you or you're just having a weird chat. It's probably because we're pulling up a chat comment that's from the other stream.
I'm going to say something rude that I shouldn't say.
Oh, shit.
I don't think you guys are going to finish it. I think there's going to be a part 6. I'm being entirely honest. I'm going to keep it a $1.50 with you. Like, really?
Well, I mean, I hate leaving things off on an odd number, so maybe.
Sorry.
Did Anna mute her?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Anna got distracted. Squirrel brain.
Yeah, I had the squirrel brain there for a moment.
Squirrel.
I do want to say thank you very much for joining me on here tonight. Or not tonight. This morning. It was great to have you.
It was great being here.
And more importantly,
Mango says we have 43 minutes left, and Wednesday will be part 6.
Okay,
so,
all right. Oh, that'll be part. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be part 6. So we better finish it up then, because I hate leaving things off on an odd number.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to leave on 7. That's an unlucky number.
Yeah, I prefer 6. Usually
6
3 of them in a row.
6, 8, 9. You know. Okay, the construction's starting to head up again on the outside, so I guess now's a good time as any. Thank you again, Shaw, for joining. Your channel will be in the description. Anything you want to say before we wrap up the show?
Penis.
Yeah, massive balls, cock. Drop a like if you guys like this shit, and as always, guys, stay
Surprise
penis.
butt sex.
Exactly, yeah.